Something that's very interesting and especially exciting for me as a mashup producer and for anyone out there who makes mashups, but also just anyone out there who's interested in hearing the individual tracks from some of these albums. Now, well, I'm talking about stems. I'm talking about multi-track stems. Now, in the past, if you wanted to hear multi-track stems from an album, you had to get hold of the multi-track reels and sit in a studio and listen to them. And then something incredible happened around about 2008. A couple of video game manufacturers, Harmonix made a series of games called Rock Band, and Activision made a series of games called Guitar Hero. Essentially, they're the same thing.
Is there a Guitar Hero in you? Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. Rated T for teen.
You hold a sort of plastic guitar-y thing with some buttons on it and listen to rock tunes and press the right buttons at the right time, and you get to hear the guitar note or the whatever it is. I actually think the games are complete garbage, a complete and utter waste of time. I have played them a couple of times. I just thought they were horrible. But the legacy of these games, far more important than the actual games themselves, is the fact that people hacked into these games, cracked them open, and extracted all of the multi-tracks and put them all out online. So every one of these games, the entire catalog, you can listen to all of these stems. And the amazing thing is they're just such great quality. The makers of these games obviously got hold of the tapes or commissioned people to go in and create stems. Quite a few bands started jumping on board because at the time, with CD sales declining, they saw this as a way of getting revenue for their music. We had Metallica have their own rock band, Aerosmith, and Van Halen Guitar Hero, which actually was a flop and not helped by the fact that the animations depicting the band in the game represented the band as it was in 2007. Wolfgang being represented instead of Michael Anthony, despite it being Michael Anthony's backing vocals and bass parts that he was playing. And there's a couple of throwback clips, like, you know, where they go back to 1978 and you see the band all dressed in their 78 gear and Roth with long hair and Wolfgang's there. Not slighting Wolfgang, but Van Halen fans were a little bit put out by the way that Michael Anthony was being airbrushed out of the band's history. And the worst example of that was when the Van Halen 1 album cover uploaded to the Van Halen website had Michael Anthony removed and was replaced by a young Wolfgang Van Halen. That was quickly replaced by the original cover after fan backlash. Anyway, I'm going to play you a couple of little things here just to demonstrate how cool these multi-tracks are. I've just done a little mix here of atomic punk, and I've just pulled tracks up and down so that you can have fun listening to the individual parts.
I am a victim of the science age, a child of the storm. Whoa, yes. I can't remember when I was your age. For me, seems no more, no more. I am the ruler of these netherworlds, the undergrounds. Whoa, yes. Nobody rules these streets at night but me.
How fucking awesome is it to be able to hear Van Halen like this?
That is so awesome. Man, how much content is there?
There's about 25 tracks.
What?
I have them all. I have every one of them.
Off what albums?
All off the first 6 albums.
Oh my God, including 1984.
Yep. Hot for Teacher, Jump.
I did not realize that.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So it's a stereo drum track, basically a stereo drum track, stereo bass track, stereo guitar track, right? 4 tracks?
Isolated hi-hat, isolated kick,
Oh my
because,
God.
you could buy a drum kit. I don't think they'd actually had isolated hats and kick, or not that great isolation. So they're sort of done in post-production. So
Right.
they're not the greatest sounding.
Who fucking produced it? I would love to talk to that person.
Yeah, I would love to as well. Yeah. I don't know how it worked. I think that, a lot of bands signed on to these things. I don't think that they would have had a single producer go out and do it. I think they would have commissioned the individual record companies or whoever. They said, look, we're going to give you a shit ton of cash. We need stems, to use in this game. Can you go out and do them for us?
If anyone out there is listening and they know the story about how those Van Halen stems came to be, who produced those, get in touch.
Yeah.
Let's talk
We
about
want to talk
that.
to you. Absolutely. Because it is absolutely fascinating. And it was just a gift, man, just fucking handed to us.
Yeah. Wow.
To be able to grab any of those tracks is just ridiculous.
Wow.
Check this out.
At night I walk this stinking street past the crazies on my block, and I see the same old faces and I hear that same old talk. This is home. This is Mean Street.
Because the games were sort of replicating live shows. Yeah, so the idea is you're playing guitar or bass or whatever, and
Right.
you're in front of this crowd of people who are all cheering. And obviously at live shows, songs don't fade out, right? They just end.
Right.
So the cool thing is, obviously, when they ordered these tracks, they said, please don't give us fade outs, give us proper endings to songs. Most Van Halen songs do actually end, but ones that fade out, we actually get extra bits. So check this out. This is the end of Main Street.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not afraid to say that I've probably forgotten more trivia about Van Halen than most people will ever know. But the great thing about Van Halen is there's always something new to know, because I did not know the extent of this game stuff. I knew that there were some multitracks out there. I did not know there were this many tracks. I did not know that you could hear the end of the studio version of Main Street. So I have learned something new today. That is amazing.
It's all part of the overwhelming amount of information that's out there. And I'm amazed I haven't told you. I mean, I can send you a little sneaky file tomorrow if you want with the whole fucking lot.
Oh, I'll take it.